I hope that by the time we get to the fall, we will reach that critical percentage of people that we can really start thinking about a return to some form of normality.
Here's the simple truth. Our darkest days in the battle against COVID are ahead of us, not behind us.
Do you agree that the worst is still yet to come?
You know, I do, Dan, and the reason I'm concerned, and my colleagues in public health are concerned also, is that we very well might see a post-seasonal, in the sense of Christmas, New Year's surge. And as I've described it, as a surge upon a surge, because if you look at the slope, the incline of cases that we've experienced as we've gone into the late fall and soon to be early winter, it is really quite troubling. You mentioned the numbers yourself quite correctly when you're dealing with a baseline of 200,000 cases, new cases a day, and about 2,000 deaths per day. With the hospitalizations are over 120,000, we're really at a very critical point. If you put more pressure on the system by what might be a post-seasonal surge because of the traveling and the likely congregating of people for, the good, warm purposes of being together for the holidays, it's very tough for people to not do that. And yet, even though we advise not to, it's going to happen. So I share the concern of President-elect Biden that as we get into the next few weeks, it might actually get worse.
When does that need to happen in your view?
Well, if you look at the logistics of it, Dana, right now we're going through the priority groups. We started with health, frontline health people who are on the front line taking care of patients. Then you get to people who are in a difficult situation, namely people who have underlying conditions, essential people in society, and then you go down the line. Once you get there, what I call open season, namely when anybody who's anybody, you don't have to be a priority person, should get vaccinated. I think we're going to get there probably end of March, beginning of April. So if we start vaccinating the general population in April, from a pure logistics standpoint, it's probably going to take several months to get those people vaccinated that would get us to the 70 to 85% group. I think that's going to probably be by the middle to the end of the summer, so that I hope that by the time we get to the fall, we will reach that critical percentage of people that we can really start thinking about a return to some form of normality.
Have you had any side effects?
No, absolutely. The only thing I had was about maybe 6 to 10 hours following the vaccine. I felt a little bit of an ache in my arm that lasted maybe 24 hours, a little bit more, then went away, and completely other than that, I felt no other deleterious type of effects. It was really quite good. It was even as good or better than an influenza vaccine. So nothing serious at all. Perhaps when I get the boost, I might feel a little aching because the immune system will be revving up even more, but I'll be getting that in about 3 weeks.